All right, you guys, let's talk a little bit about adding team members to your business. So, inside of your GoHighLevel or Deal Closer Pro account, essentially what you want to do is click on Settings. Okay, and then right here under My Staff, you are going to see that you can click on Add Employee. Okay, now this is how anytime that you are working with a white label company or a closer, salesperson, anything, you do not want them logging into your account with your personal information. Okay. What you want to do is you want to set up a profile for them. And inside that profile, they can add their own email signatures. They're going to be able to connect their own Gmail account. They're going to be able to configure their own calendar, their availability. They can set up voicemails. So what's great about this system is you can literally go through and just make sure that everyone has their own access points, and they are going to access this via app.dealcloserpro.com, and then with their login and password, which they can reset once you set this up for them. So for instance, let's say I wanted to add Courtney into my business. I don't even know if I know Courtney's last name. That's a really good question. Anyway, Courtney, sorry about that. I don't know if I know your last name. But let's just put Alpha Bay, since that's the name of my agency. And then we'd add her email, phone number, and then what we can do is we can basically just set up a password. So let's just say that we create Courtney123 exclamation. And what we're going to do is now we're going to set up her user permissions. So what is cool about this system is, let's say that I didn't want this person to be able to see the dashboard stats. Let's say that I didn't want them to have access to the funnels, or didn't want them to have access to the settings inside of our business. You can dedicate what you want each user to have in the system. So that is the great thing about this, is if you wanted to give a VA access to let's say conversations, and that's really the only area that you want them to have control over, what's going to happen is on this left-hand side menu, you're basically adding to or removing what levels of access that person has. So again, there's so many ways that you can utilize this to your benefit. You can set up affiliate managers. You can set up all sorts of things. So you can dictate what you want that user to have. You can also, again, once they get in, they're going to connect a calendar, or if you've already set one up for them and you want, like, let's say you already have a sales calendar group, you basically can add them to that group already. So you don't have to do it afterwards. Now, user roles, this is going to be admin or user. So again, if you've got a business partner, you can add them as admin. It gives them full access and availability to utilize everything. For the most part, you're going to probably use users if it's salespeople or people, inside your business that you don't want to have the ability to change, update, remove things. So there's different access levels. If they do have a voicemail WAV file, they can go ahead and send that to you, or you can just shoot a little Loom video and tell them how to set it up. User availability. Right here, again, if you're having a conversation with a sales guy that you're adding into your team and you say, hey, what days can you work? And he's like, all right, I can work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, well, what hours do you work? And he said, well, I really only have availability from 11 to 4 o'clock on those days. And you say, all right, you can actually click the apply all, and it's going to apply those times directly to the calendar. And then user calendar configuration. Again, as of right now, there's no Google Calendar attached to this, but they can go in once they're logged into their own account and actually set that up. So just utilize this feature to the best of your ability. I set up logins for my white label contractors, project managers, anybody that's a part of your business. And then what you want to do is click save. Okay. And then The other thing is once they're in there, you can always easily come in, click edit. If you want to remove someone's access from something, you can certainly do that. You can change their user level. And again, it just gives you full availability on how to set that up. Now, if you go under Teams, again, the biggest thing here is it looks like they're basically moving this. So click here to navigate. Yeah, so setting up Teams is going to all happen under your calendars, you guys, which is in the calendar video, which is either before this or you're going to see it next. So we'll go over how to set up different calendars, how to set up group calendars, all of your preferences. So that'll be the next video. All right, see you guys in the next one.